Well, hello. It's Saturday, and it is time to see if Pam can make this pretty. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, as you see in this bedroom, we have a lot of elephants. It's okay to have a theme going on, but when you're getting a house ready for sale, you want to ask yourself a couple of questions. Um, would you feel bad if it was broken? And would you feel bad if it was gone? Because unfortunately, sometimes those things happen when we're showing houses. So I would recommend you put away anything that is super special to you. Otherwise, I'm going to leave this an elephant themed room. I think that as people go through the house, they may come in here and remember this house as the elephant house. And anything we can do to make that house stick in their mind is a good thing. So let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of scout around, see what needs to go. My gimbal that I'll be using for filming, I'm going to go ahead and just make a pile outside the door of stuff that I won't be needing. I am going to get rid of the elephant blanket. I think it looks a little too juvenile, so I think I'll use that. I think I'll put it in a closet here and just make it nice and clean and put together even in the closet because people are going to look. So let's start there. There we go. I'm gonna get this bed. Looks like the dog has been up here. It's okay to have, I think I'm gonna leave Gracie. Gracie is an elephant stuffy. I think she'll be okay. She'll look good. But I feel like I need some pillows. So I'm going to go borrow from the master bedroom. I'll be right back. Every day you're going to want to make sure the bed's made. I had some throw pillows. Obviously this is a color, by the way, this is my house. Obviously this is a color scheme that I like. So I've got extras around the house that I can use. I'm going to make this just look, yep, Gracie, you go there. Let's just add a little pop of color here with the pillows. Make it a little prettier. All right, kind of like that. I'm going to get rid of all this. Just right there. Let's just kind of take this and lay it out. I like it. Okay. I'm seeing right now that I've got some extra supplies over here. Curtain rods that have not been used. These are going to go down into storage. All right. Then I'm going to come over here and take a peek. Let me move you. There we go. I want to take down any of the family pictures. Those need to be, we're going to be packing up anyways, so let's go ahead and get those out of here so people can see themselves in the room. Okay, so I'm trying to debate. You may see over here we've got a little night table. It's got an elephant lamp and a box of Kleenex. I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the Kleenex. I don't want people thinking about blowing their nose. So I want them to just see a pretty house. So let's get rid of that. And now we're ready to start to work on the bookshelves. We never did get all the books up, but I think I want to highlight it as a bookshelf. So I'm going to go ahead and take some books and strategically place them and get going. Looks like we also have some storage items that need to go and family pictures. So let's take care of that as well. Let's tilt you so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's go. This is a nice little tea set, actually. This goes in the storage. Let's see here. I've got some vases here, and if I get a chance later and I have the budget, I'll go ahead and fill these. Whoops, can you see me? I'll go ahead and fill these up with some fresh flowers, but for now I think I'll put them in the closet. Now I've got, like I said, more pictures. We're gonna put all of these away. For now, actually, I can just put them in the cupboards. I've got some pretty things. And like I said, we're trying to do this and not cost a lot of money. Let's just use what we got. Well, 50 Shades of Grey. I think I'm gonna not put this out for public display. Kind of fun book to read, but maybe I don't want people to see that. And again, if I have any books that are precious and dear to me, I am not going to put them out. It is not worth it. For school books, I think I'll leave those out. I like the looks of that. I can even then display one of my elephants there. That will be pretty. And I'll give you a little closer up look when we're done. Got a shelf sitter. Let's see if it will. Yeah, I think I might like it up here better. Oh, yeah, I like it there. Let's see if I can get these out. Now this is a special little treasure box. Whoops. Come back, Pam, where are you? There we go. This is a special treasure box of my husband, so it's going to go in the cupboard. And I'll make sure when I put things in the cupboard, I'm keeping it fairly neat. So when people go to take a look, it will be good. I am taking some family pictures off of this area. There we go. And putting them away too. Ooh, dust. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That's what we're going to do last, is we are going to give this a nice cleaning. Let's see if is it too fat? Whoop, too bad. It goes in the bottom. Okay. Do you see how nice that looks now? It's just simple, put together, clean looking. Yeah. And now you see this dresser. The top is clean, but now we're going to have to dust it. It is in bad shape. Yuck. Let me grab my dust rag. Be right back. While I clean, I am going to be conscious of how many smells I'm putting in this room. When I'm getting a room show ready, I want to make sure I'm not, whoops, where am I? There I want to make sure I'm not just overwhelming people who may have issues with chemicals and smells. I'm trying to make this as nice as can be for as many people as possible. Can't keep it from being everything or make it everything for everyone, but I'm going to do what I can. And I'm also going to dust off these. Oops, that is. I want to make sure everything looks put together. Looks like we have a bag of old clothes down to storage. Alrighty, so now that that is dusted, let's take a break and I need to switcheroo the camera. Whoops, I realize I've got extension cords. I had a fan that had to be taken away, so it's hard work getting this done, but I'll do it. Back to storage. Let's get rid of the clothing rack and little odds and ends. This is part of a fan. I put the fan under the bed because if we use this room, they may need a fan. So I'm going to keep what we need handy, and if we don't, it goes downstairs into storage. Here we go. Looks like we need to do some more dusting. I'm gonna grab my dust rag to help us. That's where a lot of our household smells get stuck. So make sure you keep your baseboards clean. Let's turn you a little bit. See what I'm doing. There we go. Cleaning it up. And I like these elephants, but they're not that breakable, and I hope they wouldn't be taken, but if they are, I would not be too sad, so I'm going to leave them out because, like I said, to me, leaving this the elephant room may make someone leave and say, oh, remember that house with the elephant room. So everything I'm doing intentionally. Next, we're going to take a look at the window coverings. So on this window, I found these curtains on sale at Kohl's, and so I wanted to buy them, but they are extremely long and too long. They puddle and they're covering up our heat vents, so it's not practical. So I needed to cut them and sew them. So let me go I've done one panel, and I'll show you the difference of how it looks staging wise when you leave it in a puddle versus you have a curtain that does fit. Okay, let's get this puppy up. Alrighty, see the difference. Let's see, this just looks kind of messy, just doesn't really hang nicely. And this one just hangs, and we can still open it up. There we go. We can open it up and let all the light in, but it just fits the window better. I feel like it just kind of lifts the room and makes it feel a lot more finished. So here we are. Let's now take a tour of what the room looks like now. Since we've just basically just cleaned it up, we're making sure it smells good. I've brought in a little more color. When I show this house, I'm going to make sure all the windows are open, all the lights are on so that it looks bright and warm and inviting. So let me give you a tour. One trick of the trade, if you have mini blinds, is that we want them open. They do tend to collect dust, even if you try to keep up with them regularly. And we want the windows to shine. We want all the natural light to come into the room. So we're going to keep them open. And then we're going to tuck the cords so that we're not seeing them. There we go. That's it. There, nice. And you know what I've decided? I think we need, I'm not loving this up here. It looks a little bare. I think I'm going to go, oops, I think I'm going to get a plant. Let's see what I'm doing here. Just rearranging some of my goodies that I enjoy. I'll be right back. I'm going to go borrow a plant. Bringing in a little greenery helps, a little natural element. Just make sure you keep it watered, and it just brings a little bit of warmth and charm into the room. So now I think as I look around, we're ready to take a tour. When I'm going to be showing this room, I want to make sure, there you are, Miss Lucy. She's come here to help. We've got the side table next to the bed, and all the lights are on, so we want to make sure that's done. We've got our bed made. Always make your bed, and decorated slightly. Use calming, soothing colors. If your room is too bright, this may be a good time to go ahead and paint it. I like it when you don't have to do a lot of work, but sometimes you need to. We've got our greenery. Notice that the books are all set out. We've got the little details in there. It just, I'm taking what I already had and making it intentional. All the cupboards are available for people to be able to open. Nothing's in the way. All of the personal items are gone, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Whoops, the glare on that. Now we have our windows done. We've got our elephant, and again, very intentional what I've done with little bits of decorations here and there, but nothing that I'll be too upset if it's broken or if, as we say, it grows legs. So there you have it. Pam makes it pretty. I'll see you again soon. Bye.